is February 8th. I'm feeling a little like shit right now, but I want to go over everything that I made in... Hey! I want to go over everything that I made in January. There! Spotlight achieved! February 8th, I'm feeling like shit, and I really don't want to make a video right now, but I really want to challenge myself to make a video every month of everything that I make, so we'll see how this goes. First things first is hats and anything you wear on your head. I got a lot of yarn for Christmas, and I was like, oh my god, thank you so much, but I'd also like literally just like put myself on a yarn buying ban, so thank you, but also, ooh, my stash is way too big and I've been like trying to shrink her down. So I made a hat with some of that yarn that I got. It's cute. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with it. I just kind of like was like, I don't know what I want to do with this yarn in general. So I was like, I'll just make a hat, see what it works up into. Might keep it, might not. Who knows? Yay! I also made a cat hat for my friend Kaylee. Little big for me because she's got curly hair. So I was like, and I was also working with like this new yarn. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like fine. I got it at Michael's. Worked up nice. I have a tutorial that I literally videoed the entire thing of how to make this, and I'm still editing it because depression. The last thing that I made for my head was this cute little bonnet. So this is the Material Girls bonnet in one of their zines, one of their quarterly issues. And I think it's like really cute, but like I have a big forehead. She's doing me no favors. And I think this would be a lot better if you had like face framing layers to like pull out, do a little something something with. But yeah. Oh. Hey, King. He's hungry. Anyways, yeah. I added like a little like ribbing section to the bottom. I didn't like go down as much as the pattern called for because I wanted that, but like it honestly didn't do that much. It's fine. I was also using this discount yarn that I bought on impulse, so I was like, let me use this yarn to make a cute little bonnet. But it's like a really heavy yarn, and I feel like this would have done a lot better with like a lighter weight yarn. The next thing I made was some of the knit thingies. My friend told me to do this Sophie scarf, so I did the Sophie scarf. I did this in like worsted weight yarn, so she's like kind of thick and I don't love wearing her, but I'm also like wondering if I block it, it might thin it out a little bit and like stretch it out, because currently she's thick. She's a little suffocating. I had so much fun making this though. I was really daunted by the I-cord edges, but it's literally so easy. It is literally like so fine. Hey King. So I had a really fun time making this. I really like the color I made it in. I was starting it in like this weird gradient. It was just not working. So I was like, let me do like scarlet. So I really am happy with this, but I wish it was a little less suffocating. So I'm learning that I need to get some smaller yarn sizes. Sorry that you just have cat butt in your face. He's hungry and I need to go feed him. Speaking of that Sophie scarf, because of that, I was like, first Sophie scarf I made was like so thick and I don't really have, I'm trying not to buy any more yarn. I made another one that's like smaller. I didn't go to like the full width of the Sophie scarf. I think I got to like 18 stitches and I just like kept going for a little bit before decreasing again. And I also used mohair with this because I was like, what the hell else am I gonna use this mohair for? I wanted it to be more of like, what is this, like an ascot type of vibe? I still need to weave in the ends, sorry. But like just kind of like this vibe instead of like going around. It's more just like that. So I really like it. I again need to block it. I'm like the worst at actually blocking my items. But yeah, I don't really wear pink like this that often, but I will, I guess. And then other than some wearables, I was like trying to like expand my horizons, so I worked on a tapestry. It's baby Snoopy! Oh my god, it's so cute. I had a lot of fun doing this, but it was also extremely stressful because like all of this was like line work, and like from up close, it looks bad. Like I was just like, this is not gonna look like anything when I'm done with it. But then once you hold it back a little bit, you're like, that's baby Snoopy. One of my friends has been doing a lot of tapestry, so I was like, I want to try it out. And this is like the blueprint of tapestry crochet on Pinterest. It was fun. I don't really know if I'm gonna like keep doing a lot of tapestry. Like I see it a lot and it's really pretty, but I do not have the patience or the math skills to do that a lot. But I also added like a nice little border to it. And speaking of that border, there is a blanket I made back in 2022. This blanket was 100 granny squares, 10 by 10, and it was so large that I was like, I don't want to use it. It's so big, I don't want to put it in my wash. I don't want to wash it, so I don't want to use it because I've got lovely cats. And I was like, it's gonna get covered in cat hair, it's heavy, I don't like it. Fun fact though, if you really like a weighted blanket or someone you know really likes a weighted blanket, make them a crochet blanket out of acrylic yarn. It's very heavy. But this is my blanket and she's a beast, but I put it in my car as like my winter emergency blanket, and then in the summers I can make it my picnic blanket, which is really nice. I'm really happy with how I like edited the size to be like more rectangular than like this giant square. It'll definitely be big enough for a couple people to like use as a picnic blanket. And then I also added a nice little border, much like the crochet border on the tapestry. So yeah, very cute, very hopefully functional now. It was kind of a massive undertaking to like edit that, and it was also just like making me low-key feel bad because like obviously I made it, what, 3 years ago, and I wasn't as good at crochet as I am now. So like looking back on it, I was like, girl, why'd you use that size hook? Why did you use this yarn? Like it was interesting to like look back on my old projects, but I'm really happy I edited it instead of just like leaving it to rot in my closet. So upcycle moment. We're happy with it. And then speaking of blankets, me and my friend Heidi both were like, let's do the 6-day star blanket. Has it been like 2 weeks for both of us? Yes. But we both used the Karen Cakes Colorama Halo Perfect Phasing yarn. I typically do a lot of stuff in like purple, like my room is purple, my phone is purple, like I love purple. And she really likes green, but we both were like, what if we did it in different colors? So she did hers in purple and I did mine in this gorgeous yellow. I'm like really happy with this color. It's been a fucking beast though. Like you get through your first, like down here, like this is like your first cake and you're like, I'm rocking this. This is so fun. But I literally just finished my second cake, my second skein of yarn like yesterday, and it only went from here to here, and I was like, what? So I have one more cake to use. I might go out and buy one more, but we'll see. It's been really fun. The pattern is a little confusing. I definitely don't recommend it for like complete beginners, but because this shit is just a massive undertaking. Like I know a lot of people are doing it and it's like a viral thing right now, but like props to them because this is crazy. And I've just been like seeing so many people make sweaters and stuff in the past like month, and like sweaters are a lot of work. They take forever to make. So I was like, what if I make like a cute little vest? So I made, I don't even know where I found it. I think I found it on Pinterest. But it's like a yarn inspirations pattern. I also used yellow for this, which was like surprising, but she's so cute. This was an entire skein of yarn, which was so nice. I was like busting that stash. I just really liked how it worked up. It's like really pretty, but like this is not for the weak. the pattern was so confusing at first. And it's like, yes, you get into a groove eventually, but you start another row and you're like, what the hell is this? What are we doing? So yeah, I definitely this was a labor of love, like all crochet is. But I was happy with it. She's cute. Eee! Now onto 2 work in progresses, my whips. One of them, my knit sweater. I've been working on that for months because I gain motivation and lose motivation very quickly with it because I'm using up some of my yarn and it's all acrylic. And I'm like, why am I making a knit sweater in acrylic yarn? But that's okay because I'm using up what I have and I'm gonna wear it anyways. I can easily wear it with an undershirt under it. So it's who cares? But here's where I am right now. I got the yoke done probably before Christmas, and then I just kind of lost motivation because I'm not even on Sleeve Island yet. I'm just ugh. And another thing that's making me lose motivation is I wasn't using the correct needle sizes at first. So I'll show you the front. The front looks better. The neckline is oversized, and then the rest of this is a tighter tension than it should be because I'm just using the same needles for everything instead of switching it out. She's cute. I'm she'll get finished eventually. The other thing I'm working on right now is I'm calling it my Neo Cardi because I'm making it for my NCT concert at the beginning of March. I really wanted to make something for the concert. I started making this with this bum ass neo green. It's perfect for NCT, lol. But this is gonna be my cardigan. This is the back currently. I'm working on the front pieces and then I'll have to stitch it up, add the sleeves. I bought the pattern off of Etsy, but I could have done this myself without spending the $6. Miss Girl helped in the beginning, but the pattern is 2 sizes disguised as 6. And I was like, just say it like it is. Tell me you're making a small and a large. You don't need to be this is an extra small, small, medium, large, large, extra large. I was like, it's all the same though. So I should have read the reviews. So note to self, read the reviews before you buy a pattern off Etsy. Because yes, it's helping, but I was like, I could have done this myself. I need to finish this in a month. So we'll see if this is at the end of February's makes. I've got a busy February coming up, so we'll see how much I actually make. But I'm very happy with everything that I made in January. I feel a little bit more validated that January took so fucking long to get through, because I made so much stuff. So hopefully I keep going. Hopefully I finish some of my work in progresses, and I will see you guys in February. Bye!